Hi everyone. Today's session is going to be all about opening and stretching the body, in particular the upper body, because when we learn to open the chest, open the body, it helps us to breathe more efficiently. So we're going to start just by sitting back in the chair and making ourselves relaxed, but still with good posture. We don't want to be so relaxed that we haven't got good posture. And we're going to start with the 3-part breath. This is a lovely breath for learning to breathe through all the parts of the body, the upper body. And we're going to start by placing one hand on the belly. We're going to do 3 breaths. And as we breathe in, I want you to imagine that you've got a balloon inside your belly. As you breathe in, you're inflating that balloon. And as you breathe out, you're deflating it. And you should be able to feel your hand move slightly with the movement of the belly. So let's start here, placing the hand on the belly. We're going to close the eyes if that feels good, but if it doesn't, then keep the eyes open. So we're going to take a nice big deep breath in to your full capacity without strain. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now place the hand on the ribs, on the side of the body, on the ribs. And exactly the same as you breathe in, you're going to feel the side of the body expand. So imagine now that that balloon is pushing that way. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Now place the hand on the chest. Same thing. We're going to breathe in through the belly, the ribs, and the chest. So this is going to be a really big full breath. Nice big breath in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Come forward in your seat and sitting up nice and tall in tall mountain with the feet planted firmly on the ground, the core activated so the belly pulls in, shoulders are relaxed and down, tongue is away from the roof of the mouth so that we can relax the jaw. And we're going to imagine that we've got a big piece of rope pulling us up towards the ceiling. So we're making space in all the vertebrae by sitting up nice and tall. We're going to start just by doing some head and neck exercises. So we're just going to make some nice small circles with the nose, first in one direction and then in the other. If that feels okay, we can now make those circles a little bit bigger. And round the other way. And one last time, if you can, make them a little bigger. And round the other way. You might hear all sorts of pops and creaks going on here, and that's perfectly normal. Bring the head back to the centre. Take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, just look over the shoulder. Inhale, bring the head back to centre. And exhale, over to the other shoulder. Inhale, back to centre. And let's just exhale as we drop the head down, creating a nice stretch across the top of the shoulders. Inhale and ever so gently look up, but don't take the head right back. Inhale back to center. And now we're going to drop the head over to one ear. No straining, just until we can feel a nice stretch in this side of the neck. Inhale back to center and exhale over to the other side. Inhale back to center. Now we're going to make some nice circles with the shoulders. Not too big if you're feeling really stiff. Just go to a point that feels nice for you. And then we're going to come forward and take one shoulder up and down, up and down. Two more each side. Last one. Wonderful. So the next exercise that we're going to do is cow-cat. And this is a really wonderful exercise for really loosening off the back, bringing more flexibility, more mobility into the back. So we're going to place the hands on the thighs. And as we take a nice big deep breath in, we're going to make a hollow in the back and just look up gently. As we exhale, we're going to round the back, round the shoulders, pulling the belly button in. Inhale as you come forward again. And exhale as you round the back. Inhale. And exhale. Feel that lovely stretch as you pull the belly button through to the back. 3 more. One more. And inhale and come up to a nice neutral position. Another lovely exercise, or posture if you like, as we call them in yoga, is child's pose. And this is a really nice one to do after you've done cow-cat, because it brings the spine back into neutrality. So placing the hands, first of all, on the thighs. We're going to do it in 3 parts, and you do it to whichever place feels comfortable for you. So we're going to start, first of all, with the hands on the thighs. We're then going to take a nice big deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're just going to fold forward, tucking the chin in and coming down into a nice rolled position. But we're not going to take the crown of the head down to the floor. Always keep the face parallel to the floor. Inhale and come up. So that's the first position. The next position that will take the back slightly further forward is by placing the elbows on the thighs and coming down a little bit more, folding over those legs. Inhale as you come back up. And then the last one is we're going to roll down and just allow the hands to dangle at the side of the legs. Again, remember, don't take the crown of the head to the floor. Breathing normally in this position. Inhale as you roll back up. Coming back up into a nice tall seated position. Tree hug is a lovely posture for really opening up the back. We've opened up the chest, now we want to open up the back. So for tree hug, we're going to take a nice big deep breath in as we open the arms. And then as we exhale, we're going to bring the arms forward, roll the shoulders, roll the back, bend the elbows, and just breathe normally in this posture, really feeling the back opening. Inhale and bring those hands into the chest. Exhale, and we'll do that once more. Inhale and lower those hands down. Going to do camel posture next. And again, we're going to do it in 3 parts. And you do the part that feels best for you. You don't have to progress to the last part straight away. Progress comes quickly if you listen to your body and just do what it's telling you to do. So the first part of camel, we're going to bring the hands to the side, up tall, and we're just going to take the shoulders back just a little and ever so gently look up at the ceiling. Not too far, just to feel a nice stretch down the front of the neck. Breathing normally in the posture. Inhale as you come up. The next part is we're going to take the hands to the back of the chair, if you feel ready for that. We're going to open the arm, close the arms, open the chest, look up at the ceiling, and just take some nice, gentle breaths. Release. And the last one, we're going to take the hands and place them fingers down on top of the hips. So if I just stand up and show you the hand placement, that's where it's going to be. So already, just in that position, we've started to open the chest. Now we're going to open it a little bit more by pulling those elbows back, looking up gently, breathing normally. And release. Just circle those shoulders to relieve any tension that might have built up during that posture. The last one that we're going to do for opening the upper body is an angle pose, a side angle. So we're going to walk the feet out as far as feels comfortable. They haven't got to be right out. Just open them to a point where they feel comfortable. We're going to make sure that the knees are going in the same direction as the toes. Take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the forearm on one side to the leg. Now you can leave the elbow here with the hand on the hip. If you want to go a little bit further, you can take the hand out. And if you want to do the full angle pose, you can bring the arm up, making sure that we don't drop the head. So keeping the head, neck, and the spine in one straight line. Take 3 nice breaths here. Bring the hand down. Bring it to the thigh as we come up. And we'll do the opposite side. So inhale, taking the hand to the same thigh, bringing the hand to the hip, the opposite hip, relaxing those shoulders, making sure that we haven't dropped the head down. Or we can bring the arm out, or we can bring the arm up. So you take whichever posture feels best for you. 3 nice breaths at your own breath pace. Inhale, lower that arm down, bring the hands to the thighs, walk the feet back in. Let's take 3 nice big deep sun breaths in and out, and in and out, and in. Let's lower the hands down to the heart center as we bow forwards to seal our practice by saying Namaste.